I know you were watching. Would I still say the same thing? Yes. But maybe that was never the real question. Maybe the question is, who gets the final say? I learned to read the room before I learned to leave it, to stand inside another mind and try to understand. I gave too many chances, called the warning signs compassion. Let people cross my borders while I tried to understand. I have been used for kindness, I've paid for being open, and sometimes I get angry at the man I chose to be. Sometimes I wish the little things could simply stay as little things, that I could walk among the crowd and let them pass through me. But every eye changes the air, every silence leaves a mark. I feel it, I always have, but feeling is not surrender. You can enter the room, you can alter the air, you can touch every nerve, you can make me aware. I may step back, I may question, I may walk away. You can enter the room, but you don't get the final say. No, you don't get the final say. I wore the title, held the weight, 33 names under mine. Then I left the chair behind me when the chair no longer felt like mine. They looked at me like something broke, some whispered words I never heard, some understood and never spoke, some judged without a single word. So I learned another language, silence, not surrender, not defeat. Sometimes silence is a doorway, sometimes silence is a shield. Sometimes what I keep inside is the only thing that still feels real. I don't owe the world an explanation, I don't owe the crowd a role. I will not become a teacher just because somebody needs a throne. You can enter the room, you can alter the air, you can touch every nerve, you can make me aware. I may delete what I showed you, I may change the road today. You can enter the room, but you don't get the final say. No, you don't get the final say. Today I showed something, then I erased it. For a moment I wondered, was that ego? Was I asking to be seen? Was I building another cage with my own hands? So I stopped, not because nobody was watching, not because everybody was watching. I stopped because something inside me said, this is no longer the way. And I listened. That is the difference. The world can enter the room, fear can enter, judgment can enter, loneliness can enter, numbers can enter, applause can enter, even the need to disappear can enter. But entering the room is not the same as holding the key. I change, I retreat, I question myself. Sometimes I go silent, sometimes I erase what I was brave enough to show. But changing my path does not mean losing myself. Maybe authenticity was never standing still. Maybe authenticity is knowing when the road has stopped being yours. So enter the room, Change the air, let me feel every eye that was already there. I may bend, I may break, I may walk away, I may choose not to speak what I could have said. But the final voice, the final door, the final step I take belongs to something deeper than the faces in the frame. You can enter the room, but you don't get the final say. You can enter the room, but you don't get the final say. Maybe no one is watching. Maybe thousands are. The question is no longer who can see me. The question is, who am I listening to when I decide? The room is full, but the chair is still mine.